Hey, I'm Nikki. This is Kevin, and we're the co-founders of Centered Meditation. I invite you to take a moment to pause, take a breath, and really feel into whether what I'm about to say resonates with you. Now, do you ever get a sense that there is more to life than climbing the corporate ladder? Are you sick of working your butt off and never being fully acknowledged for all that you do? Do you wish you could get paid to empower others to be happy and reach their full potential?
Well, that's exactly the space that a lot of our students are in when they start our meditation teacher training. And if that space resonates with you, then we're going to introduce you to Centered Meditation's teacher training program. You see, the majority of programs out there, they operate from the level of your head. They give you stats and figures, they give you scripts to learn, they give you behavioral tips such as speak with a soothing voice, they give you templates and they give you formulas. And so you come out with a lot of stuff, a lot of information which all needs to be learnt. But there's something missing in all of that. You see, our teacher training operates from the level of embodiment. We're guided by 3 principles which have you embody what we call the Luminary Effect. And you come out with a transformation that is life-changing and permanent. So let us explain.
Have you ever been to a meditation class or listened to a guided meditation where you can just feel that the teacher doesn't live and breathe what they teach? They're missing a principle which we call conscious awareness. When someone adores their meditation practice and does it without fail every single day, it filters out of their meditation sessions and fuses into their being. It becomes a part of their identity, and it's palpable. You can feel it when you're in their presence. Their language is different, their expressions are different, their energy is different, and you know that it's real, genuine, and authentic. They're not trying to put it on. During our teacher training program, you fall head over heels in love with your meditation practice. You master an effortless meditation technique, which is so easy, so enjoyable, and so effective that you become enamored with it. And as a result of your regular practice, you start accessing higher and higher states of consciousness, and your capacity for awareness expands, both for others and for yourself.
Now onto our second principle. You know when you've just meditated and you're still feeling that calm buzz from your session, and then all of a sudden your colleague or a partner or a child does something or says something super annoying or inconsiderate, and it immediately snaps you out of that beautiful Zen state. What you're missing there is what we call core exposure. You see, you're not who you think you are. On some level, you think that you're your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, your reactions, but that's not who you really are. That's just who you wound up being. You were conditioned to be that way as a result of all of your experiences to date. And now you're realizing that some of those thoughts, some of those feelings, some of those reactions, they don't serve you anymore. They're not a match for who you really are at your core. You see, at your core, you are calm, content, conscious, connected, compassionate. And to express your fullest potential, you want to expose more and more of that core, both to yourself and to others each and every day. And this requires you to peel back the layers of conditioning from your past, to actively engage in the inner growth required for you to be your most authentic self. Our teacher training program is the most powerful personal transformation journey that we have ever offered. And our students experience profound breakthroughs in their personal and professional lives so that they can access more of their full potential each and every day.
And finally, our third principle. You know when you're listening to a guided meditation and it sounds like the teacher is reading off a pre-written script? They're saying all the right words, but you can just tell that they're totally in their head. What they're missing is what we call effortless mastery. When you are meditating regularly to elevate your conscious awareness, and you're doing the inner growth work required to unleash your core, you naturally embody what it means to be an effortless meditation teacher. So you don't need to memorize lines or read off scripts word for word, because it's already all intrinsically within you. In our teacher training program, once you've embodied the conscious awareness and core exposure principles, we go to work on harnessing your natural ability to explain concepts, and we fine-tune your innate capacity to create and deliver guided meditations in an extremely supportive environment with lots of expert guidance and personalized feedback. But the main thing is that it feels effortless because your teaching is a natural expression of who you are. The result? You never have to work a day in your life again if you don't want to.
So when conscious awareness meets core exposure, you get true authenticity. When conscious awareness meets effortless mastery, you get a high level of expertise. And when core exposure meets effortless mastery, you get the experience of flow. But when you've embodied all three principles, you get what we deem the Luminary Effect. It's where you're out there in the world, inspiring others just by being you. You light people up the moment you step into the room. When they're in your presence, they feel whole, calm, complete, elevated, connected, and alive. And we're not just talking about your students. We're talking about everyone who you come into contact with in your life.
I invite you to close your eyes, take a deep breath, and imagine for a moment what it would be like if you had the Luminary Effect. And if this calls you, then I encourage you to embark on this teacher training journey with us.